Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy that everybody wants to learn something more on their doTERRA to make their oils the very best investment they make. And so what we've got today is we've got a guest speaker replacing Marie Summers, who is otherwise committed right now, and that is Crystal Cook, who will explain Marie's oils to you. And then we will have Sandy Wardwell, women's health nurse practitioner, and then I will finish up the call, and then we will stop the recording for non-compliant questions. So if anybody wants to have anything non-compliant dealt with, you want to be sure and stay for that, okay? So Crystal, take it away.
Hello, hello, and I am so happy to be jumping in for Marie today. She has big shoes to fill, and I will never fill them because she knows so much about so much. But when she said she was talking about my favorite oil today, I jumped right in and said I will do my best. So, her favorite oil and mine is frankincense. And I know that, I mean, so many benefits. She put a book in front of me today, and I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so much in here that I didn't even know. Um, the key benefits, combating negative emotions and stress, which this time of year, is so hard because everybody's so busy and you want to stay positive. And sometimes it's hard when you're busy and you feel overwhelmed. So frankincense, among other things, is wonderful for that. Supporting immunity and helping prevent illness. I had talked about before breast health, being a survivor myself, heightens spiritual awareness. This time of year, and of course, frankincense, everybody knows frankincense and myrrh from the Bible, lessens the signs of aging skin. So that goes along with her DIY today is aging skin. And of course, I've been noticing more my wonderful 12-year-old autistic son is very in tune to my emotions. And when I get upset, he doesn't say to me, Mom, are you upset or are you mad? He says, are your wrinkles up or down? And that is his way of asking how upset I am because he notices my body language and he reads my emotions. And it really gets me looking in the mirror going, are my wrinkles up or down? um, so I started adding frankincense into my daily moisturizing lotion every single day to help with age spots. Um, and of course, like just helping with the tightening and everything in my skin. He is very in tune to that. And it made me realize that I need to be a little bit kinder to my skin too. I've spent a lot of time out in the sun and have not, I don't always wear a hat. So Marie's DIY today is a roller bottle, and she calls it Youthful Glow Roller Recipe. So in this one, we have lavender, another favorite, myrrh, and of course, frankincense. So three wonderful, wonderful oils. Of course, the lavender, I use lavender for everything. And a lot of times, just even in my diffuser recipes, if I diffuse frankincense, not everybody loves the smell of frankincense in my house. So I'll mix lavender in with it, and it makes it just so much more delicious. So we have the frankincense, the lavender, and the myrrh. And so we have 4 drops of lavender. So you're just going to put the 4 drops in. This is I believe, a 10 ml roller bottle. So 4 drops of lavender, 3 drops of frankincense, 3 drops of myrrh. Now with the myrrh, I know mine gets a little bit gummy sometimes. I always have one of those little squeegee droppers. I'm not exactly sure what they're called because sometimes it gums up a little bit. So you might have a little bit of a hard time dropping it in. And she has jojoba oil. So you put the 4 drops of lavender, 3 drops of frankincense, 3 drops of myrrh, and then just fill the rest with your favorite oil. You can do fractionated coconut oil. You can put the jojoba oil, and then you just put your little roller cap on. I know doTERRA sells all these little kits, and I have a ton of them. She has a ton of them. They're awesome for everything. Um, so then you put your little top on, your cap, give it a shake when you want to use it, and then right on age spots. I have a good friend of mine, my son's therapist. She was rolling it on a bruise that she had that wouldn't go away. And I thought it was actually like a mole or something. She was rubbing it on that mole. And just to be able to lessen the appearance and heal the skin, I thought it was wonderful. So you can make this little roller bottle, give them out as Christmas gifts or just to a friend that maybe needs it. Um, and as wonderful it is for the aging skin, just to, I mean, roll it on your wrists, roll it on your pulse points, the back of your neck. I a lot of times will roll them on my wrist and just walk around and smell throughout the day because it makes me feel so nice. So that is her DIY for today for aging skin, um, age spots. What does she have on here? Um, she said, roll directly on the age spots, let the oils absorb into the skin, and then be sure to label the bottle with the contents and that it's a 5% dilution. Because obviously, if you're using it for an adult versus a baby or a young child, you're going to want that dilution to be a little bit different. But make sure you label. I just spent a lot of time in Marie's store saying, hey, what's in this bottle? And, so we need to make sure that we have on there what oil is in it. And then she said, just lastly, to also talk about, which a lot of people didn't realize, and I didn't realize about frankincense, is that it may ease digestion and then also helps relieve inflammation and pain. So that makes so much sense why you would want to roll it on just about anywhere, but also the inflammation factor. We have so much inflammation in our lives right now and in our environment that I think frankincense is definitely the oil to have. I haven't even been on, and I apologize for this, but I didn't even realize, and if you guys can shake your head, is frankincense the oil of the month that if you put in a 200 PV, are you getting a free frankincense?
You are.
Oh,
It's our
oh my
200 PV special this month.
Wow. So that right there is amazing.
And they'll give you as many as your order is worth. For example, you can do one order of 400 and get 2 free frankincense.
Oh my goodness.
And then I
Very
think
good
the
price.
max is 4. I believe the max is
Wow.
4 per account. But that's quite the because it's a $78 oil.
Yes. Oh, that is amazing. So I didn't know that. That was news to me today. And I need to get my bum in gear and get my order in too. So I'm sorry for the shortened version and the crystal version of frankincense, but I absolutely love the oil. I use it all the time. I was doing the drop under my tongue, which, but now that there are the frankincense drops that you can take internally, and I know, you you take a little, like you fill a little cup with all your oils and you throw them back, I think, Roxanne, which you're tough. Because I don't know if I can do that with a lot of the oils. But having the frankincense drops that you can take, and then also now having a frankincense stick is game changing for so many of us that just don't want to do the drops under the tongue. So having those drops you can take is amazing. And then having the frankincense stick so that you don't have to make your own roller bottles, fantastic.
Thank you, Crystal. And I mispronounced your name before. It's clock, not
Yes.
cook. It's clock. I was thinking
Crystal
that wasn't right. I had to look it up in my phone and say and correct myself. So I apologize for
And
that.
of course, under my picture says Marie Summer. So
We're all mixed up today, aren't we?
we are. It's definitely been a week, and but we're all staying positive, and there are wonderful smells around the house right now that she's diffusing, and so everybody's nice and positive. Like I said, I'm definitely going to have to watch the replay because I'm bummed to miss it today, to miss the rest of this, but I got to go help everyone else.
Well,
But
we
thank you all for
appreciate you
having
stepping in for her, and I hope the open house goes really well.
Thank you very much. Bye, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you, Crystal.
And next we will have Sandy. Sandy?
Okay, so welcome to our final team Zoom of 2024. And I agree wholeheartedly that it really is the most wonderful time of the year, with family gatherings, friends celebrating, decorations everywhere, and special gifts for those that we care about, which is why I spend even more time in my doTERRA account website this month, because these really are the finest gifts that we can give. And I've been filling my cart more than once, getting just those perfect gifts of the earth for my loved ones. So let me start first with talking about our free product of the month, which makes me incredibly happy, Balsam Fir. I would gladly pay for this oil all year long, but doTERRA holds it out as an extra special treat for us, a free gift with your 125 PV loyalty order this month. Now, many of you know the pleasure of cutting a Christmas tree and smelling that heavenly balsam scent. Well, this oil will give you that exact feeling. I have never smelled anything like it. It is exactly the scent of a Christmas tree, and I can't get enough of it. So along with this oil, you get a second freebie. And I was telling Roxanne before everybody signed on, timing is everything. At 9:40 this morning, the FedEx guy pulled into my yard. I didn't think I was going to have this to show you, but the second freebie that goes along with your balsam fir is this sweet little ceramic star ornament, snowflake ornament. And it really is beautiful. It's great for diffusing. So you can hang this right on your tree, hang it in an entryway, in a closet, wherever you really want to add that beautiful scent. I actually mixed up about 20 drops of the oil with a little bit of witch hazel and distilled water in my favorite purple mister bottle. So I can keep refreshing my ceramic ornaments on my tree and my wool ball garlands that I know I've showed you in the past, that I also got from doTERRA. If I spritz those, then that just refreshes and it brings back that balsam scent so much. So, and it's also wonderful for those who may have an artificial tree, but they really want to enjoy that balsam scent. So, extra special freebie this month. I always like to talk a little bit about the chemistry. So, balsam fir can be used both topically and aromatically. Both alpha and beta pinene make this oil super calming and soothing, both to the mind and to your skin. Limonene and beta-phalandrine add to its cleansing properties, and to its aroma. So simply adding it to one of your favorite citrus oils, I love it with wild orange, in a spray bottle makes one of the best smelling cleaners for your kitchen, your bathroom, ever. It's really a wonderful scent. It's very soothing, so add a couple drops to your fractionated coconut oil for rubbing your tired, overworked shoulders and muscles at the end of the day. Add it to Epsom salts and you can soak away your aches in the tub. And you're really going to love it in the diffuser all by itself, or add it to another favorite, like a holiday favorite, maybe like clove oil, maybe a little wild orange, to really keep your home smelling holiday fresh. So you still have plenty of time to put together your 125 PV loyalty order by the 15th of the month. I think today's only the 7th. So there's time for everyone to take advantage of this one, to get your free balsam fir oil and that ceramic snowflake ornament. Shop for everybody on your gift list, and then you'll get this special gift for yourself. Now, I also wanted to point out another treat for this month. And Crystal mentioned this oil several times while she was talking. So myrrh oil is 10% off all month long. This has been a treasured oil for centuries. I remember hearing about the gifts of the three wise men as a very young girl at Sunday school: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I didn't really understand why they were so valued, but we just knew and we trusted that they were. Ancient records show that myrrh was so valuable, it was worth its weight in gold. And it has been used for centuries in perfumes, religious ceremonies, and wellness practices because of its incredible benefits. And our CPTG, certified pure, tested grade myrrh essential oil, is sourced from the gummy resin of a small thorny tree. You will see that this, when you pour it, it pours very slowly. Crystal mentioned that also. It's one of your much thicker oils. It has a warm, earthy, but somewhat sweet aroma. And I didn't realize that myrrh can be beneficial for oral hygiene. It calms your skin when it's applied topically, like in the roller bottle that Crystal gave us. And it promotes smooth, youthful looking complexion when it's used with other essential oils. So who doesn't want that? You can add 1 to 2 drops to toothpaste for adding cleansing benefits orally, or add it to water and gargle for a quick mouth rinse. Diffuse myrrh to create a balanced atmosphere. Our homes will all benefit from that, certainly over the holidays. And blend it with your moisturizer to help reduce the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles. And you can also add it to fractionated coconut oil to give your nails and your cuticles a real treat. It's going to really soften and moisturize those. So that's a good one to remember too. So now for some fun. Let's mix up a DIY treat with these amazing oils. So here's a recipe for an easy Merry and Bright spray cleaner. So to a 16-ounce spray bottle, and there are lots of different selections out there, but getting yourself a nice glass spray bottle that you can just keep refilling and reusing over and over again is really the best way to go. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So once I open my box of baking soda, I put it in a glass jar so that it stays fresher. Just a teaspoon of that right into your bottle. And then 2 cups of distilled water. And then you're going to swirl just that combination around so that you dissolve that baking soda. Then to add that, you're going to add a teaspoon of unscented Castile soap or dish soap. And again, there are different choices out there. This one is an unscented baby Castile soap that will make many, many, many recipes for me. So it's nice to have something like that around to work with for making your cleaners. And then for the oils, I added 15 drops of frankincense, 8 drops of grapefruit. So there's that citrus, and it also really boosts that cleansing properties. And, oh, sorry, I did that backwards. It's 15 drops of the Balsam Fir, and then 8 drops of grapefruit and 8 drops of frankincense. So those 3 oils go into the spray bottle. Before each use, just give it a really good shake, spray it on your surfaces and wipe them clean, and it smells amazing, and it will do a really wonderful job for cleaning. Now, I want you to use your imagination or do a little bit of research and find more fun ways to mix up your oils for everyday use. Remember, the only oils that I don't like are the ones that sit on a shelf or in your drawer unused. You can simply go to your doTERRA website and type in the name of an oil, whichever oil you find that is sitting that you're just not using and you don't know what to do with it. Type it in. You will be given multiple choices right on the doTERRA page to go for ideas and blog recipes, all kinds of wonderful things for your oils. So don't let them sit unused. Make great use of them. You're going to benefit. Everybody in your home is going to benefit from it. So happy oiling, and have a happy and peaceful holiday season.
Thank you, Sandy. And again, thank you, Crystal. Even though Crystal's left us, she'll see this on the replay. And I'm hoping that everybody takes some time this season to really connect with people who matter in your life, and even connect with people that you don't know yet. I think connection is huge. It's huge for our health, and it's huge for just enjoying this world. And so many times during the holiday season, people can have reasons that it's not fun. And every time they see a commercial on TV for something fun and exciting, the contrast between how they're feeling in their heart and what they see on TV that's all staged and choreographed and rehearsed beautifully doesn't seem to align with what they're feeling. And so they do not feel good during the holiday season. Frankincense certainly can help those moods. Myrrh can help those moods. Balsam fir can help those moods. And so when we can even connect with somebody else, help them to see that there is a reason to feel better, I think we're really serving our community super well when we do that. If we just take a minute to say, hi, how are you? Or I like that hat. I like that scarf. Make a point to connect with somebody in some small way. It will make their day, and it will make your day to feel like you've given to somebody else. I know a lot of times we're rushing through our lives and we're looking for the end result. And sometimes it's not the end result that we need to be looking at. We need to be looking at what's happening between now and then and really make the most of it. I did want to point out that myrrh, being a thick oil, very slow and hard to pour, can be discouraging for people to use. But my trick, my pro tip is when I'm getting ready, like I always use it to make my mouthwash. I use 5 drops in my 16-ounce recycled, repurposed doTERRA mouthwash bottle. And what I do is I grab those oils, and the first thing I do is I take the myrrh and I stick it in my bra. And while I'm pouring the other oils into the bottle, 5 drops at a time, because I've already put the distilled water in the bottle first so I don't overflow oils out. It warms up the myrrh and it pours much easier. I'd say that to be the last one I add out of the 8, I think it's 8 oils I put in there, 6 or 8 oils I put in there. And then it pours out beautifully. And that little sticky stuff that will form around the rim of the cap from the myrrh, that washes off with water. So no need to be worried about it. Doesn't mean it's gone bad. It's just the nature of that oil. So I just want to reassure everybody on that. So I have a number of things to talk about today, but I did also want to just clarify. I think Crystal, when she was talking about the frankincense drops, I think she means the frankincense boswellic acid capsules, and I wish I had grabbed my bottle to bring in here. But they are a beautiful, odd-looking capsule, and what you'll see in the capsule are little teeny tiny tan beigeish beads that are all encapsulated in a special way. I'm not really sure how, but they are in the capsule with frankincense oil. And the combination of that boswellic acid, which we don't get in the oil, by the way, it is part of the distillation process, and they have to, oh, Janice, are you holding up the capsule? I can't quite see. Oh, okay, there we go. So Janice is holding up the capsule. Say something, Janice, so that you'll appear bigger in the screen. Can you unmute? Okay, all right, thank you so much. So it's My husband's going to start using these today, by the way, because last night he was studying something on his phone. I said, "What are you studying?" He goes, "Oh, I'm looking up something with Boswellic something." I said, "What is it?" He was looking at this product called, I think, Arthrazine or something like that. Uh-oh, what happened? Did I just lose you guys?
We can see you. I can see you.
Okay, somehow my screen disappeared on me. But he was looking up this product that he'd heard advertised, right? He's big on he's a sucker for advertisements. He'll grab anything. So I'm always wondering what he's looking up next, right? Because he's ordering these things and they don't work and then they're thrown away and so forth. So I said, "Well, what's it about?" And he was reading it to me. He says it included frankincense extract, boswellic extract. I said, "Well, number one, it's not going to be doTERRA frankincense. It's not tested or proven effective the way that is." And so then he says, "Well, what should I use instead?" I said, "How about the frankincense boswellic acid capsules?" I said, "I'm thinking it's either them or my E omegas or my VMG plus. One of those three things that I've been using since October 1st has completely taken away my funky nerve feelings down my leg, and my knees are comfortable again, and they were not comfortable for a long time. And I'm thinking something big has taken care of these problems." And he says, "I'll try it. I'll try it today." He says, "I'll try anything." So hopefully he will get, as long as he sticks with it, because a lot of things do take time, and sometimes we don't give them enough time to work. But if we've got a long time problem, it may take a little while longer to take care of it too. So I am encouraging that in him. And the frankincense stick, oh my gosh, do I love this. I use this now on everything that is uncomfortable, as well as not looking or feeling so great to the touch on my skin. And I'm going to give that some time because I'm seeing some improvements there too on things that were not improving with some other oil applications. So I'll keep you posted on that. But that frankincense stick, and it's so easy to use. You can use it in the middle of the night if you wake up and feel like you're not going to get back to sleep. It's very calming. And so I'll use that right on the back of my neck, right below my brain stem, to calm me down. And so I thoroughly endorse both the frankincense capsules and the franken stick, which has neo wood in it. So what else am I talking about? Well, because it's still early enough to get things for Christmas, we know the holiday peace and the holiday joy oils are still available, as well as there's something else here I need to show you that was available and promoted pretty widely a couple years ago, but it's still available as a limited time offer, and that's the baking set. The baking set has in it these two adorable cookie cutters, and they're pretty sizable if you see my hand next to them. And the baking spice oil blend. And a lot of people don't know about this, but right now it's 40% off, bringing it down to $11.70, the baking set. And those are still available. So even if all you cared about was getting this oil, which is great in a smoothie, by the way, or in hot oatmeal, or wherever you would use these like sugar cookie kind of spices, that is a great, great deal right now. Do you have dry air in your house? I'm thinking most of us do up here in the Northeast, right? Or in Canada, if you're in Canada. The Dawn diffuser, which is gigantic, it holds almost 2 liters of water. It actually is available with free 15 milliliter lemon eucalyptus and wild orange. And those are both the big bottle size with 250 drops per bottle. So that Dawn diffuser humidifier is the only humidifier I know that it's safe to put your essential oils in. So that is going like gangbusters here in our house, but I use it all year long too. So I like it because it will go 2 days if I put it on the lowest setting and I stop it at night overnight. Now, will you think about all the ways you might be exposed to toxins? Remember, we are bombarded with toxins every day, everywhere we go. So when we can clean our air as safely as possible, we are ahead of the game for our liver, our lung, and our endocrine health. As you hear me say these different toxic exposures, write them down or mentally add them up and see how much you are exposed. So some toxins from household products might include cleaners that you buy commercially, pest control products, weed killers, gardening products, swimming pool chemicals, So swimming pool chemicals brings me to another point. I go to the pool every day and I go to a warm pool. It's around 88 to 90 degrees. So it needs a lot of chlorine, right? Dr. Scott A. Johnson did, when I was back on Facebook, he had a lovely NIH article about the oil thyme, THYME, and we sell it. The thyme oil is great for taking care of those chlorine-free radicals that get into our skin, because I'm in that pool over an hour. So every day I'm doing that. So I'm exposed quite a bit. So what I'm doing is before and after I'm in the pool, right before and right after, I take about 4 to 5 breaths off the thyme oil bottle. I keep it right in my little bag that I take into the pool. And so I'm breathing that in and I'm getting that detoxifying effect of the chlorine every time I go to the pool. So anybody else who uses a pool or a hot tub and you're exposed to chlorine, or if you use chlorine for laundry and you're breathing that in, or you're using chlorine around your house for cleaning, I'm not sure why you want to do that anymore because chlorine is so toxic. Now, there are combustion byproducts that we might be exposed to, like carbon monoxide. Like Yarmouth Schools sent 3 kids to the hospital the other day because a truck was idling outside the school and 3 kids in the building became sick and fainted from the carbon monoxide exposure. Particulate matter, environmental tobacco smoke, naturally occurring substances like radon, pet dander, and mold. Volatile organic compounds, they call them VOCs, a large group of chemicals that can be released into the air and include benzene, formaldehyde, like is in every nail polish and permanent press clothing. And the other day I wanted to treat myself. I haven't had a pedicure or a manicure in a year, and I wanted to maybe put some color on my nails. So I looked into EWG's Healthy Living app to see what nail polish I could buy. There is no nail polish out there without formaldehyde. So that's why I don't do my nails anymore. In our pillows and mattresses, we can get the off-gassing from those materials that they're made of. And they also can include flame retardants. BPA containing plastics can seep chemicals into food when we microwave those foods. Plasticware, BPA containing plastics can seep chemicals into food when they are microwaved. So what can you do to reduce your exposure to toxins in your daily life? Maybe get yourself a diffuser to clean your air. That would be a great start. Might you give a diffuser and a cleansing oil like Purify to somebody who's moving into a new apartment or home? I know I did that once and she really, really loved it. Especially one that has been freshly painted or had new carpets put in. This is all food for thought. Ways that we can serve other people, I think, are a way that we feed our souls too, because when we are we can't be anxious when we're serving. So people who are highly anxious might think about that. Volunteering or being kind to other people, doing those acts of kindness will be really loving, especially during this holiday season. Now, a truly loving gift and one that people will appreciate and remember might include, this is still available, the regular bubble diffuser with a hooga is still available, in case you wondered. And this is the little USB cord that comes with it, and it attaches into a USB port on your computer, or if you have a wall outlet that has those USB ports, or even in the car, that will fit nicely in the car. The Serenity Bedtime Kit, and that comes with a mulberry sleep mask. It comes with the doTERRA Serenity Linen Mist and samples of the doTERRA Serenity Restful Complex soft gels. And that's perfect for a gift for someone who just cannot sleep. You can also use the Scent Your Home kit as another lovely kit for yourself, or you could break up the products in the kit. And it comes with two of these motion activated plug-ins. So it goes right into a wall outlet. You can see this plug here goes right into the wall, and you simply screw in a small or a big bottle of an oil. And then what happens, there's a side button and you'll turn it on. And then every time there is motion near it, it will send out 3 little puffs of aerosolized oil. However, it does take a 3-minute break between puffing out like that. So it's not constant. It's perfect for a small space like a bathroom, a laundry room, or a small office, bedroom, or a walk-in closet. And there are 2 options to those Scent Your Home kits. There's either the citrus option that contains Citrus Bliss, which is a blend of every citrus oil that doTERRA makes, the Citrus Bloom Springtime Blend, the Super Mint Blend, and Bergamot. So those are the 4 oils. They're 4 big bottle oils that come with 2 of those. They're called the Mist Plug-in Diffuser. And that's the only way you can get that Mist Plug-in Diffuser right now. Or you could choose the Forest Bundle, Scent Your Home, and that contains Shinrin Yoku, the Forest Bathing Blend, the Northern Escape Woodland Blend, or lavender oil, and eucalyptus oil. So again, you get your 4 big oils plus your 2 plug-ins. And of course, plug-ins in the grocery store or at Target or any other place are going to be using toxic products. So that's one reason we want to help people to be healthier and feel better all at once with those scents that doTERRA certifies as pure and tested with 54 different tests. So I would say that Scent Your Home would be just what the doctor ordered if people are not feeling well. And the oils will last quite a long time on those plug-ins, by the way. And doTERRA is also pleased to announce, and you can't find it on the website. I checked it out yesterday and I had to do a chat feature to find this list. And they did tell me it's not posted yet on the list. It's a brand new thing. But these are products that are over-the-counter products that can qualify for reimbursement with anybody's HSA or FSA funds that they get through their insurance. Hallelujah. And so these products, and they're adding to these all the time, but it takes time to get approval. And what you'll have to do is, if you have bought these things and you have HSA money that you can spend, you can get reimbursed for these products, but you have to go through your HSA or FSA administrator to do that. It's your responsibility to do it. doTERRA will not be doing that. But the products involved include the baby diaper cream, which, by the way, can also serve as a sunscreen, the deep blue and copaiba stick, On Guard sanitizing gel, On Guard sanitizing mist, the little spray bottle, On Guard sanitizing wipes, the body mineral sunscreen spray, the face and body mineral sunscreen lotion, the face and body mineral sunscreen stick, and the face mineral sunscreen moisturizer, and the mineral sunscreen lip balm with the SPF of 20. So quite a few of our sunscreen products have been approved for FSA and HSA reimbursement. So take advantage of that. You know what? If you can get those products paid for by insurance, why not do it, right? I'm waiting for the day and praying for the day that our Lifelong Vitality and our VMG will be reimbursable, because those are way better and higher quality than anything I'm seeing in my Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield booklet that they're willing to pay for. So now there's also a special free event for anybody looking to earn money to pay for their doTERRA products or to add to the family income. And that free event will be on January 8th from 8 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. It'll be 6 to 7:30 Mountain Time. The registration is on Eventbrite. It's called Jumpstart. And I've already registered, and I will place the link, the registration link, in our replay email that I'll be sending out later on today. And basically, if you go to Eventbrite and just search for Jumpstart 2025, you'll see it. But I did want to encourage that, because you know what? Nowadays, most of us are feeling the effects of inflation. And most of us who love our doTERRA products would love to be able to help pay for them, right? So I would encourage anybody who wants to look into that to please do. And until then, use your refer a friend link, because we know whenever you send your refer a friend link to somebody you care about, who's interested in doTERRA, who's interested in natural solutions, who's interested in non-toxic wellness living, they will get a free year of doTERRA wholesale pricing. So that unlocks the door for them. And you will also get 20% of their order in your shopping bag as money that you can use at the end of your shopping experience. You just check off that little box that says use funds, and it comes right off the top of the cost of your order, which means it can help pay for your tax, it can help pay for your shipping, it can help pay for products that are not qualified for rewards yet. Any of our new products tend not to be available for rewards until they're 6 months old. So that tends to be what I'm noticing. So right now it is time for me to stop the recording and open it up for questions, answers, comments, testimonies. Thank you so much.